Testing. Test 1 2. 1 2 3. Let's just put that music off and try to turn up this gain here. Hello? Man, this is not quite starting off as I had hoped. Apologies for all the weird technical stuff that you're going to endure in one of these test shows. The first thing I need to see is if my it sounds as though my microphone is very low. Let me just check out. Give me a moment here. Microphone. Do. That's the default one. There we go. But that's too much. How about we turn this gain down to this? And then I turn the gain up a bit, maybe? That's turning it lower. This should be better. Hello? Man, I seem to be incredibly low. Hopefully someone on the channel can confirm that, but it's almost as if the audio is very loud compared to my voice, and that's what I'm kind of worried about here. So let me try and put the music back on and see how bad it gets. This is crazy because my mic is coming in incredibly silent, and I don't think I can do anything to adjust it. Let me just check this out just a second. Now the gain, now the gain is just way too high. It's almost as if I'm wondering if I'm auto ducking the microphone. I haven't been testing this so much together with audio, and clearly I should have, because this seems to be not working at all. It's very, very low. It's as if my mic is and when I do turn on the microphone, it's almost as if it's almost as if it actually turns the audio up whenever I try talking, which is not the point. So since we have the show going, I'm just gonna go ahead and play a few songs, and then we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can't fix some of this by tomorrow. And well, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. Another thing that I've been trying to work out is if my website would register the live show occurring, and it does not seem to have done so. In fact, the show is not actively updating to reflect that there is a show going on, which is also not good. It's supposed to, though. Pull and set local cache show. This is very strange. Okay, so what I would advise listeners to do, if you want to, Shargo has been kind enough to actually post the YouTube stream. So if you're watching on that, that will be updating with some visuals in just a moment. And then we'll try and just take it one step at a time. And hopefully that will be great. So I will see you guys on the other side of this somewhat elongated intro. The abrupt end of that song, because we just got to the end of the intro tune, and again, I'm kind of frustrated that this microphone issue. I'm gonna try and turn this. This is probably down. Is this higher? Yes, this is the gain. I don't. Yeah, and I think I'm also spiking. I'm gonna turn this back down again. I think it's a combination of volume issues. The fact that my microphone doesn't output that volume on the VU meter that it's supposed to. So the audio seems way off to me, which is bad. But if you guys can hear me, please let me know in the chat if I'm too silent or if something else weird is going on. I'm going to try and see if I can get to the bottom of some of this when I work on this show by tomorrow. But in the meantime, let me just put on another song and we'll get this test show rolling. So why don't we start off with a classic, uninterrupted, of course. It would be Binster's Ghouls and Ghosts, the Poltergeist mix. It's been a while, guys. I'll be back. this... Yeah, this still, the input just seems to be very, very low, and I'm not quite sure why that is happening. I also don't know exactly why YouTube isn't registering that a show is going on. That is to say, I thought that I'd finally gotten around figuring out how to poll YouTube properly for our live show being streamed to this channel, and it turns out that I have not. That is just incorrect, which really sucks, of course, because it essentially means that I have no real oh man, let's back up a bit here. Let's again, I do apologize for the low microphone. This is just a test show, and in fact the fact that the microphone is as bad as it is means that I'm probably going to cut this show pretty short, but I did know that it was going to be a very short one, because this is crazy. I have no idea why this microphone is so low, and I need to get a handle on that. But I did see one request coming in from, let's see, who was that? Someone requested something. Wasn't it LP Chip? Who was it? Here we go. Roly Boulder Dash. Yes, LP Chip. And also, I do appreciate everyone hanging out in the chat. Shargo, LP Chip, of course, Kirkulus, Commodore Old Fart, and Dr. Sloaney. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As I said, this is a bit of a wonky one. And yeah, this mic issue is a pretty big one that I have to figure out what's going on here, because this is crazy. But I am going to play Roly Boulder Dash for you, LP Chip. The only condition to playing that, as far as I'm concerned, of course, is that I can find where I've put that song. Here we go. It's in this folder. It's in New 2. All right, so if I go in there, and I go in here, and I go in here, man, and I need to scroll. This is another feature that I really need to work on. Scrolling in this interface is a little, let's just say backwards, I suppose. So let me, come on, where are the R's? There we go, Rauli. Finally. All right, my apologies. This should be Rauli with Boulder Dash, the Funky Pebbles version. See you on the other side. Oh man, I shouldn't be listening to other streams as I do this show. I was checking out the YouTube stream as this was going on, and I thought, oh, I just want to make sure the visuals are coming through and you can see some stuff there. And then as we near the end of the song, I was like, that's an odd echo I'm hearing at the end of the song. And then I realized that the program had stopped playing. I was just hearing the echoes from the YouTube stream. Oh man, yes. It like I said, and you're right. I love the feedback. I love that. I appreciate the feedback on this, Shargo and LP Chip. Yeah. Look, first of all, thanks for saying it's an awesome show. I think it's a shit show because I've already found some pretty massive bugs I should have been able to catch on my own. Especially this microphone thing is driving me up the wall. So again, please do not be shocked if this show ends up being like half an hour, like literally off again in 15 minutes, because this is driving me absolutely insane that it is so low. I will have to investigate this. I'm sure it's a pretty easy to fix issue, but it's something I'll have to check out in the code. So so yeah, my apologies for that, but I do have to dive into that. And look, on the plus side, it will likely mean another show tomorrow. I'm also a bit upset that for some reason my website isn't picking up on the fact that there is a stream going on onto YouTube. Fortunately, that's something that I can also sort of test without broadcasting through Slay Radio. So I'll likely be doing that tomorrow as well. I thought I actually tested that, and I thought it worked out as intended, but apparently not. And also, for the first time ever, I can say something stupid like, non-hinged, welcome to the bear pile. And if you don't get that reference, that's because I've been watching a streamer on YouTube called Bear Taffy, and whenever someone subscribes, as non-hinged who was watching on the YouTube stream was, and apparently subscribed, you know, they give shout-outs and blah, blah, blah. And on the one hand, that drives me up the fucking wall. But on the other hand, I get it. Look, you know, you're catering to an audience, and you need to have them, I guess, subscribe. I guess that's the point. But I'm excited. The visuals are generally working the way I want them to, and when the actual show premieres, I will try to draw attention to them. Like, the whole point is to get people involved a bit more. And the chat, in case anyone is watching and wondering, is of course semi-faked. I have a couple of bots in there. And also, again, I do appreciate the support in the chat. Shargo, it is good to be on the air again, and I hope to do all... Look, I have a lot of things to say about what is in the plans in the future, but I thought I'd save most of that for the proper premiere. Consider this like Shit Show 1. And hey, as far as shit shows goes, it's not too bad, I would say. So why don't we play another song? And oh, this is also a surprise. This I wonder how this is gonna go. This is another bug I have to write up. We're gonna play Peter W. with Love My C64 featuring Slagon, and then I'll see if I can take maybe another request. So I'll be back after Peter W., I guess.
The Commodore 64 was ahead of all its competitors. This enabled the machine to become the key instrument in pushing the computer age forward. In an age of ever-increasing need for more processing power, the mere 1 megahertz the computer provided has stood the test of time.
Love says 64. And, yeah, like I said, it's a bit annoying. I hadn't, here's the thing. Look it. Are you listening? Listen to me. Listen. Oh man, I'm just paraphrasing a great Arrested Development joke and butchering it in the process. Development is fucking hard. I'm sure you are not surprised to hear this, but it's even more tedious than you'd think it is. You sort of slave over something for a long time, and then when finally even all the pieces come together and you've tested it all individually, you then need to try and put it all together and see if things are working the way they should collectively, and that's what this is. We've finally gotten to this point. This is literally the culmination of work over the past year that I've been putting into Plan Mix Play to try and do something really cool visually, and I'm generally happy to see things are working out. Yeah, there's, yes, as Commodore Olfort mentions, yes, there is a separate mic gain, and I have turned that up. I believe it is a program internal issue that my program is actually turning my mic down, and I can't fix that easily, unfortunately. I will have to investigate this for tomorrow, but rest assured there will probably be another show tomorrow. In fact, I'll probably be testing a bit on a YouTube stream independently first, because I really would like my website to figure out that there is a show going on and being streamed. So this, maybe the next song, will be the last song I'll be playing for this evening, or at least my evening, I'm afraid. LP Chip, you requested Moog